Okay, so good morning everybody. My name's Simon Revell. I'm the Export Sales Manager for Claydon Drills. And here we are at Agritechnica 2025. We are actually in Hall 11, stand C04. And I would like to welcome you onto the stand to have a look at the latest technology from Claydon. So we have here the new front tanks, which are specially designed to be used for fertilizer or seed. We have two. So we have this first one, 2,000 litres, hopper, single hopper, and then over here, then we have the twin hopper. That is 2,750 litres with a split tank that's 45-55. Okay, so it's sealed. So that means that we can move material, whether it be grain or fertilizer or a combination of seeds or collectively, to the toolbar, which is on the other side of the stand. We'll come back to the toolbar in a moment. So as we walk round, this is our biggest stand that we've ever had at Agritechnica. Here you can see one of our flagship machines. This is the T6. This is our trailed hybrid drill. This drill is really all about direct drilling. So the whole idea with this is we are a strip drill, but we direct drill. So that it's specifically designed to drill direct into all sorts of soil types. It can seed pretty much every combinable seed, from anything from poppy through rape, all the way up through the cereal sector and into things like soya and sunflower and even forage maize. So as we walk around, the one thing I do want to show you is the message that we're giving for this year. Is we're asking farmers, are you facing issues? So you can see we have it in the English and the German. So with rising input costs, soil degradation, certainly less profit, unpredictable yields because of the climate, we're asking that whole question because we know how resilient the Claydon system is for giving farmers good yields, reduction in costs, certainly a big reduction in fuel consumption. And also the other thing is we're controlling the carbon intake or output from the soil, and from the reduction in diesel, we really do reduce the carbon footprint from the farm itself. So with the straw harrow linked into and you can see the straw harrow over here. So there we're looking at the straw harrow. So that's integral. That's the first cultivation that we would do. Very shallow. We move the straw across the field evenly, and what that gives us then is this nice mulch. It generates grass, weeds, volunteers to chit. Then we may straw harrow 3 or 4 times before we then go ahead and drill with the drill itself. So as we move across the stand, I just want to show you this graphic here. So as you can see from the tine, we have, which is really important here, the lead-in tine, which is key to our drill, which is cultivating the soil, introducing air into the soil, making sure that we've got good drainage and good rooting, but we're only disturbing the soil in the strip, as you can see here. So this is where we seed in this area, and then the lead-in tine breaks down so it allows the rooting to get down into the soil. So the whole thing is we have a really good solution to reduce costs and time, but also to make sure that the crop really does get away quickly. So as we move, you can see here, my colleague is explaining the mounted drill. So exactly the same technology, but in a mounted 3-meter version. So we're now producing them up to 6 meters with hoppers. The other thing that we're working hard on is controlling weeds, whether it be with the straw harrow outside the crop, or when we've seeded the crop, then we use the terra blade. So the blades themselves work very shallow. So they're cutting the weeds off very shallow, and we have different widths of blades so that we can control what's going on within the growing crop itself. Now, if we walk over now to the toolbar, this is becoming very popular. You saw at the start the front tanks working in conjunction with this. We have a really good balance on the tractor. So we have the front tank at the front, rather than just having weight that doesn't do anything. We're actually carrying seed and fertilizer. And then we have the toolbar at the back without the hopper. We've got the twin stacks on this, so we can still do grain and fertilizer or 2 different seeds. And we do this from 4 meters, 5 meters and 6 meter widths, and also 4.8. So we can put fertilizer down the back here. This is where the seed goes, and we can put fertilizer or seed underneath the growing crop, which again, with new technology, we're putting things like companion crops in, like beans, for example, growing up through the cereal crop. And as it dies off during the winter, then hopefully it's fixing nitrogen and giving the crop nitrogen that's very quickly available to the growing crop. Okay, so yeah, the stand looks good. I think the message here, you can see here, we've got customers, German customers and English customers that are really talking very positively about the whole situation, where they've been running the system for 10, 12 years, and what they are finding is exactly the same right the way across all our markets. So whether it's Norway in the north, all the way down to Moldova, Ukraine in the south, the actual message is still the same. So they're having a reduction in costs massively, saving time, which has given them the opportunity to drill crops at the optimum time, so the crop gets away. We're introducing drainage, air, and preserving moisture, because we're only cultivating in that band, and that really does give a benefit. And what is coming across right the way from all the farms is they do not lose yield. In fact, a lot of them are increasing their yield as they go into the system further, because the soil is much more healthier, higher worm numbers, much better bacteria, fungi, which is increasing the whole biology in the soil. So it's a really, really good way of helping farmers. And you must remember that the Claydon family are farming. Most of us, like myself, we're all connected with farming. So we're really invested in helping farmers improve their business resilience, which is really important at this time. So thank you. Do come and see us on the stand. Remember, we're at Hall 11, stand C04, just adjacent to the doors. Come and talk to us. We're more than happy to discuss what could potentially help your business in a big way and improve your profitability.